Hi folks, it's Cheryl from Cheryl's Crafting Corner, and I want to show you this Cascade card that I made. It's the first one I've ever made, and it's a graduation card for my daughter. She did graduate a couple weeks ago, and I promised her a fabulous card. I just needed something to commemorate her 5 years at Northeastern University, graduating summa cum laude, and I'm so proud of her. And I was looking through various YouTubes and websites and blogs and stuff, and I saw these wonderful Cascade type cards, and I always kind of like, no, I don't want to make one. But the base itself is really easy. You just use a 12-inch sheet of cardstock for the base, and in this case I used a red cardstock, and then I added this flap as most people have done, just to keep it standing. And what takes a long time is creating these next accent panels or layers, and you kind of have to freehand them and then use a ruler and go in 1/8 of an inch. So now that I have my patterns for those, it will make my next Cascade card go a lot quicker. And the neat thing about the Cascade card is once you put this top layer on here, it kind of holds the card together and it won't come separated. So let me take you through the elements of this card. So once you've made the Cascade card, and I'll put the directions below where I've received them. There's numerous out there. In fact, you can probably Google it yourself, Cascade card. Or actually what I did is I Google imaged it. Whenever I'm looking for something, I'll Google image it. So after I've put these layers on, and I wanted to keep it a graduation theme, red and black. In fact, those are the university colors anyway, so it worked out well for me. I then proceeded to use the Sizzix swirl die. Stampin' Up! Used to sell these, but it's also sold just in the regular stores, to kind of make some flares here and there. And I kind of stuck those aside. I made a couple of these rosettes with the Tim Holtz rosette die, and I actually made 4 of them, not knowing how many I was going to use. So actually it works out well. I get a small one and a large one to use on another project. I added a Stampin' Up! Pearl here and another flat back pearl here. I used a Martha Stewart punch down at the bottom. I had went to Walmart to get some items for the graduation party. In fact, I'll either be mailing this to her or giving this to her then. And I saw these wonderful, was it Walmart? No, it was Michael's. These are at Michael's, guys. These picks here actually go in the, like your cupcakes, and maybe you can poke them in various places on your card. But it was exactly what I wanted to express myself on this card. Give it some more elements of height. So these are, let me see if you can see it. These have a clear stem on them, a clear toothpick. So it works out really well. And I just hot glued it to the inside and reinforce it with a piece of the cardstock pattern paper. And this one here I did as well. So I really like the way it came out. What I did for the sentiment is I actually used the corner punch from Stampin' Up! On this, I'm not sure what the name of it's called, I'm really bad with names. And then just stamped the Happy Graduation also from Stampin' Up! Teeny Tiny Wishes. So I love how this came out. I can't wait to give it to her. I still have to put a sentiment on the inside and some more. Oh, there's a little string for my hot glue gun. And I will finish that off and give that to her or send it. I may give it to her because I'm afraid the postalman may destroy the card through the machine process. So anyways, please stop by Cheryl's Crafting Corner, and hopefully you'll give this a try. Again, it's a lot of work at first. But as you start to embellish, just kind of put it aside, go back to it, and continue your creation. Have a great day, folks. And please stop by Cheryl's Crafting Corner.